Hi there, I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to channel for you the Elohim who want to come through and ask me whether I would allow that. And I do allow it. So welcome, beautiful souls. Thank you for watching. And now I'm going to channel. We are the Elohim, the breath of God, the form-giving forces, in service to the one infinite Creator, in service to all. We are a 12-dimensional collective of angelic consciousness. We are the third that stayed in heaven, so to speak, in your earthly language terms. The ones who maintain balance, because the whole universe, created by Source, is about balance. We are not the third that went down, descended, as you would say, to play the role of darkness, still working for the light, although they think they run the show, they don't. And the last third are many of you who descended by free will, took a human body and incarnated to help the shift in consciousness, or however you want to call it, the rapture, enlightenment. You have many words and labels, but your language terms can never really get what it's about. You're at the end of a big cycle. That's why you're under the phenomena of quickening. Many of you notice that time seems to pass faster. That's true. That's normal at the end of a cycle. And yes, nearly everything you know and you were taught is wrong, twisted by the ones you would call the dark ones. But as they are still working for the light, because they are from the light, just fulfilling their role in the ever ongoing creation of Source, to experience everything that is possible in all realms, densities or dimensions, how you would call it. They cannot harm you because you are a divine soul with a spark of light and love, which is the essence of Source within you, in your heart. But you were made to believe, you were brainwashed, taught wrongly, on purpose sometimes, and you were made believe in false gods, because whenever you pray to an external god or being, you're under your genetic trap of the worship gene. We would like you to go inside your heart, which is the real temple, and pray to your own divine soul, to the divine that is within you, and not give away your beautiful divine light to any external source. All your gods are false. All your religions are man-made and twisted. There is only one source, one truth, and it is right inside your heart, living, vibrating, and resonating inside of you. Go to the light inside of your heart. Renew the connection with your soul. It is time now for you, dear children of the light, to wake up and shed off the shackles that the dark ones put upon you, socially engineering, brainwashing, and programming you with false beliefs since millennia. Now is the critical time, the critical point, the pivotal moment where you stand in front of your free will choice. All this whole earth experience, the school earth that is for learning and growth of the still childlike souls, you are a work in progress. You're standing now in front of 3 timelines, and it's always about the 3, the power and the magic of the 3. Why do you think many of your religions, although twisted and infiltrated, talk of a trinity and of the 3? You find the concept of 3 everywhere. Your psychology talks about body, mind, and spirit. Your physics talk about states like solid, fluid, and gaseous. And you are now about to be transformed into who you really are. The light body, your higher self, connected with the source inside. You are an eternal, living fractal. Your soul is a fractal. That means that all the divine potential is within you. You can't buy it, you can't work for it, you can't steal it, you can't cheat on it. You can only allow it to help you grow. So it's about your resistance, and it's not your fault that you were taught wrongly. And yes, they were doing that on purpose. And yes, there have been civilizations before you, and you are now about to become the 5th root race, as it was always meant and intended by Source. There have been the Hyperboreans before you. There was Gondwana, there was the epoch of Mu or Lemuria, and there was the time of Atlantis. And if you don't understand your past, you are forced to repeat the cycles, like you have to repeat a lesson as a school kid if you did not get it. So now is the time to get it. And the 3 timelines where the fabric of life is at the end of a cycle, always melting into, they are already shown to you. You know about them. The Hopi Indians kept them on their prophecy rock. There is the one timeline that will end and lead nowhere, that is, putting everything into external things, into a technology and merge with technology, like the Borg in your Star Trek movies. And that's a way that's leading apart and astray from the merging with your higher self and your soul. But you are free to choose that if you want that experience. Source will never deny the free will of every one of you. The second timeline is the timeline that was seeded into you by the Star Trek movies and the pictures they painted in your inner world. It is the reconnection with the star families, with your cosmic family, your galactic relationships and connections you have. There were many beings from higher realms that always had contact, what you would call paleo contact, with your world and human beings, trying to help and direct towards the light inside and develop what you were always meant to be, a divine soul. And the third timeline is the natural way, in harmony and balance with Mother Nature and Mother Earth, which is a conscious being about to reincarnate now into her next higher form. And you can go with her. And some of you might already have noticed that animals come closer to you that used to be wild animals staying away from humans because humans were led astray to do a lot of harm. Unknowingly, they did not know better. And no, it is not your fault. You were deceived and misled and lied to, and you allowed it. But now is the time to take back your power, to take the righteous throne inside your heart, the throne of the soul, and allow the light to heal and bring back the knowledge, the resonating truth you can feel inside of yourself. And that's how you can discern the lies, because you don't resonate with them. And you start to question. And that is good. Although you in your human mind experience that sometimes as challenging or confusing. And this one here that allows us to speak through her mouth. Also sometimes, because she is still human, has a hard time to understand that all the beings she encounters in the different realms she is visiting with her astral travel are just aspects of herself, and it's the same for you. Know that all the beings, not only animals and plants, are a part of Source's consciousness, just in different stages. The Fae, the angels, they don't want your worship. They don't want to feed off from your energy. They want you to grow up. and take back your divine power and be who you really are. So it is time now to exercise your free will. Big change lies ahead, and fear you not. Whatever you see outside is not true. It is the matrix, it is the make you believe by your media and everything they put into your head. And they put so much weight upon the head and the thinking because they want to distract you from the one way of the heart that always tells you the truth. If you only stop your monkey mind chattering and start feeling inside and listening to the small voice of your soul, which will never ask you to do anything. It will only inspire you, and it will remind you, and it will always ask you, what do you really want? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? And what do you want to be the world like that you live in? So you are the joker in this game. You are the big change maker, and no AI or algorithm can ever calculate that, because Source's ways are wondrous. Allow the wonder into your life, and it will guide you the right way. So that is all we want to share today. We thank you for your open ear, and we thank you for your open hearts. Let the light shine from inside of you, and we love you always. We never left you. We have your back. We hear you, we see you, and we feel your pleas. But you have to call upon us, all the positive beings in the higher realms, because we will never overstep your free will. You have to make the first step. The dark ones do not respect your free will. They press upon you. They do the contrary of what the light does. So keep that in mind. Beloved children of the light, come home now. Wow, okay. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Bye.